how to flirt without coming off creepy, okay? So women love laughing. I'm sure you've heard that if you can make a girl laugh, that's pretty much a big deal. And if you can consistently do that, here's the thing that makes it creepy, because you can be funny and that can change to being creepy real quick. So if she senses that you're getting excited because you can tell you're appealing to her, that's gonna come off real weird. And it's a hard thing to kind of pay attention to, because as a man, I feel it's harder to go somewhere and be like, I want to hook up, I want to have a one-night stand, and it's going to be harder for you to find someone to do that with because of how society is set up, kind of. Whereas a woman, if a woman wants to go and have a one-night stand and just hook up, it's very easy for a woman to go somewhere and just be like, if they even announced it, like, I just want to hook up with someone, almost guarantee there will be a few people who would be like, okay. Like, just is how it is. So women are more focused on, are you trying to just appeal to me, or are you being natural and not trying? And if you come off like you're not trying and you're just having fun and this is how you are, she's gonna find you way more attractive. Where if you are funny, but then she starts to feel like you're just doing this to win her over, even if she isn't looking for something serious as well, she's not going to be attracted to you even for hooking up or talking with, because women like to choose what they want. They like to choose what they want, right? They like to choose, I like that, I want that, oh, that looks good, this looks good, put it like this. Like, they like to kind of make it how they want it, where men like the hunt. And hopefully this can help you figure out how to be effective with women. However, I will say that if a woman feels like you are being a certain way just to appeal to her, whether it's for the moment or long term, she's gonna look at it and go, this isn't really who this person is. That's how she'll view it. And she'll say, they're just putting on a front. And women don't like that. Women don't like being deceived or lied to. So that's how she's going to view that. Whereas if you are funny and you've just learned how to be funny with men and women you aren't interested in, women you are interested in, purely just because you enjoy being funny, that would be the perfect route to go in how to not be creepy when you're flirting with a woman you are interested in. If you just are fun to talk to, if you just are funny to everyone, and it's not this like mask you try to put on to appeal to just this person, because then that person feels like they are targeted. And for a woman, that is it's almost like a predatory feeling, like someone is preying on you and they're being a certain way just to appeal to you, and it's not a fun feeling. It's like, I'd rather hang out with someone who I feel is who they are regardless, and I can choose if I like them as they are or not, rather than they're trying to win me over for whatever. So this is a really good way to not be creepy. Be exactly who you are in nearly all settings, whether you are talking to a woman you're trying to pursue or not. And if you do cultivate a personality that is likable and funny in all settings, that would probably be the best way to not be creepy and to just be natural and genuinely that way, which would make you more attractive overall to women. Yeah, and this goes more so for if you are just meeting a woman, right? Because when you do know a woman, you can, say things more personal that they will get because you have a history, and she'll find funny because you have a history. specifically to a certain topic or phrase or something that you both find funny, right? But when you first meet someone, when a guy like realizes that they're being funny to a woman they might be interested in, and then they keep kind of doing the same thing, that's almost like weird, because it's like, okay, they figured out I find that funny, and now I can see that they're literally just trying to appeal to me. So it's like very obvious you're interested. It's very obvious that you're trying to make me laugh. However, some men might be like, well, yeah, then shouldn't it be obvious? Then if they're interested, wouldn't they just pursue me back? It's not how most women work. Most women will feel targeted and like they're being preyed on then, and like they're not given the choice to choose you. Like you're kind of completely honed in on them, and a lot of women won't like that feeling. So that's one major way of how to just not come across as creepy when you're flirting with a woman. Another way is let her lead to some extent. The topics, if you're talking, let her kind of respond. A lot of times a big key factor is if you're talking or bring up something or say something and the other person doesn't really respond or doesn't really interact back, more times than not, they're probably not interested. If someone is interested, they're going to try to fuel that conversation. They're going to try to fuel that attention they're getting from you. They're going to try to fuel it. They're not going to dismiss it and kind of stomp the fire out in a way. They're going to come back with something, and be mindful because they might be a shy person. I'd say chances are low that they're shy, because generally, from my experience, I work with a lot of women every day. Women who say they're shy, it's because they don't really want to do something. And most women will say something if they're interested in that person, whether it's, oh my gosh, that is so funny. They might not know how to add to, but they're saying, like, they're co-signing on that. They think that's funny and interesting, or something like that. Like, if they co-sign on the idea of what you're doing, then they're probably interested. Maybe they just are nervous and not really sure what to say. Maybe they feel like they're being judged and they don't want to come off as weird too, or whatnot. But if they co-sign on your action or words or what's going on, or they add to, that's a sign that they might be interested. And just to keep that kind of flowing, fun, lighthearted, is good. And the more genuine and authentic you can be, the better. Like I said, women hate being deceived. They hate the feeling someone's putting on a mask, and they hate the feeling that they're being preyed on. That's just most women, and that's how to keep it so it's fun, it's enjoyable interaction, and you're not going to come off creepy or get dismissed before you even say hello, pretty much.